wholeness and blissful vibrations, that God that's going to give gnosis to all nations. And let's get straight into this video today. Today, I just want to talk about how we are literally the freest we've ever been since our ancestors almost. And I'm going to tell you exactly what the ancestors have that we don't have today and how easy as fuck it is to get it back. And it's just a simple change of your perception. Let's get straight into it. Damn, now that I be making my videos, I be thinking now, like just now, it's like, damn, I could have like been a whole nother transition just now off of that. But I'm not worried about the beauty of it. I'm just worried about getting it to the mass, getting it to the people, getting it to the tribe, getting it to the people so y'all know. So let's get into it. Pretty much, guys, we free. We free as fuck right now. And if you think I'm playing, just look, man. Just look at it. Like, how are we not free right now? Dang, that's a big fly. Get up out of here, son. But yeah, like, we're so free, and it's wild that some people think that they have to just worry about surviving when you could literally go out on the street and live out there and still live longer than the person that's living in the house. You realize that, right? Like, nowadays, people think that if they didn't have a job and they didn't have a steady source of income, they would die or something. Like, they would cease to exist, when that's not true at all. Like, you're literally living in a time where the grace period is almost up. So the more you start weaning yourself off of physicality and putting yourself more on the spiritual, you're gonna go up, because the guards are changing right now. Like, the negative, they're going down, and the positive is going up. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you start letting go of those negative things that you find negative in your life and you know to be negative, you're gonna go up with positivity where you're supposed to have been this whole time. Like, the people at the bottom of the barrel are converging to the top right now. Like, ideas are coming to people's heads, all type of stuff. And it's like the time, like, it's the time for it. Because we've been in this negative state for so long. And no one has been happy, no one has been enjoying, no one has been in bliss, because they've been trying to find their way. Some people have been, but those are usually the negative people at the top, or the people that are just kind of like crazy and they don't have any worries or anything like that. Or it's the people that have went positive, they found the spirit, they became the spirit, and then they even moved up to the oversoul level, or they moved to the soul, the spirit, and then the oversoul level and stuff like that. Because you start at the body, then you go to the soul, you start getting your emotional feelings, and then you go to the spirit. You know what I'm saying? You start controlling your mind and not being just controlled by it, and it becoming your servant. And then you go to the oversoul, you start controlling all that, everything. You become the macro, not the micro, not the micro. So yeah, man, like, the only thing that's stopping us from being as free as our ancestors was is literally constant activation, constant connection to the spirit, constant being able to see truth for what it is, being able to see wholeness in somebody, being able to see a lie, being able to see when people are trying to deceive you. And I keep saying the same thing, but being able just to see truthfully, not with two eyes, but with one. You know what I'm saying? Not being of the world, but being on the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing we're missing. Like, if we followed our ancestors all the way to this point, you know how strong and powerful we would be. But it's no trip, because we are coming back to that point now. Like, now. Like, people are really gonna be flying around this bitch. People are really gonna be doing miracles every day like it's not nothing. Not nothing, bro. Not nothing. Because it isn't. It isn't. So, yeah, like, the only thing we're missing is constant activation. Like, if you just let go of that negative mindset, and it's not even negative because it's been forced upon you, and you constantly be thinking that it's the right thing to do, but it's not. The right thing to do is exactly what you want to do, the positive thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then even eventually when you get out the negativity, you try to find your positivity, you try to find your balance. So it takes time. But if you start doing it right now, you start trying to get to that constant activation point where you can activate yourself fully by yourself with no help from any external drugs or psychedelics or anything like that. Like, when you're able to do that, just boom, you know what I'm saying? That's when the miracles start. That's when the magic happens. And yeah, that's pretty much just a short video, and if you need help with that, that's my forte, because I've been training myself up to that point for a while now. Like I've seen what happened when you get on psychedelics, and been I've been in Godhead mode. I've been all of that, and now I'm getting to that point where I can do it by myself. I can work on it by myself. I can become that by myself. And when you do it by yourself, it's so much more beautiful because you don't need anything external. You just be like, oh shit, niggas are trying to, they're trying to. This is a lesson going on right now, and the lesson is like, am I gonna go back lower, or I'm gonna go back higher, where I'm supposed to be? You know what I'm saying? So you just keep going higher, keep going higher, keep going higher, keep on transcending, keep on ascending, and going up. Constant activation, constant. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You know what I'm trying to say about this. You know what I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying. You know that. You know what. You feel it. You hear it. So, you know what I'm saying. Just hit me up if you got any questions or you need an example of it, because just look around. There's people on the outskirts that's doing it. Shamans, priests. There's people on the outskirts, healers, Reiki healers. They're there. You know what I'm saying. Just look it up. Transpersonal therapists. Spiritual counselors. Those are a thing now. It's been a thing for a long time. People have been teaching this stuff, but it's really been on the outskirts. It's only been accessed by the people with the power, the people with the money. But you can always find it. Like there's ways to get. So I have so many books on my phone, and they have filled with knowledge, filled with it. But that doesn't matter though, because if you're not putting it into practice, all that knowledge will go to waste. So, yeah, like I can give you all the books you need, but if you're not reading it, if you don't finish it, if you don't take notes, if you don't have all that mental capacity like some people, you're not gonna do anything with it, man. Like, you're not gonna do anything with it. But that's your choice, though. It's always your choice, always. And I choose to constantly activate. I choose to constantly transcend. I choose to constantly purify my spiritual essence. That's my choice. What choice are you making? Wholeness and blissful vibrations.